Good afternoon, Rider fans. It's Kachiri, joined by my remaining members of Rider Reviews Inc., Bryce and Rain. We lost so many other people during this podcast. We're talking about 41, 42, 43, and 44 of Gavv. What's going on? I don't know where I was going with that.
I like it, though. So, yes, I'm back. You can cancel the search party officially. I'm here. Sorry for being away for checks notes, 12 episodes.
Just like how Jeep was gone for a few months, Rain was gone for a few months.
Yes, but unfortunately, I wasn't getting married to a slightly crazy but good-looking lady.
Reminder: Lazelle's actress is 15.
I know. And Jeep's actor is what? In his 20s?
Something, yes.
That doesn't make it okay.
I didn't say I made it okay. I just said
Lazelle actress is a cute kid. Let's just say
she's a psycho, but the character is a psycho.
She plays this role well, and I hope she's one of those actors and actresses that actually gets to do big things. And
please bring her back. Yes.
Apparently, she's already in a bunch of J dramas. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, then that's good. Because in Power Rangers, some actors they just don't make it. They just they do their one season in Rangers, and now the rest of their lives, if they want to make any money, they just go to conventions. And that's the same story for Rider. A lot of actors and writers, they do one or two things, and maybe they decide that acting is not for them, then they retire, which is what Fuwa's actor did from 01. He's now a lawyer. He got his badge and everything,
which is amazing,
which is awesome. But Lazelle's actress, she's 15, but she is out acting adults in this show. So I do hope she gets to do big things in Japan's Hollywood. But yeah, let's jump into this because Lazelle, my first note was she's talking like she didn't prod Galata to her death. They're all talking about how Galata, I wanted her to be my big sister. It's like, you psycho bitch.
She is.
I mean, you couldn't have her and Glotcher on the screen together. It would just be too much psycho, so one had to go.
Can't have
and
both.
They chose Glotter.
Well,
I find Glata to be very underwhelming compared to her.
She's so extra, isn't she, Lisa?
Yeah.
For real.
We also didn't get that much Galata, though, in hindsight. We had her completely kick Valen's ass, and then she had maybe, 6 scenes before?
Which is wild, because she has the highest kill count of all the Stomach family.
For real, bruh. She has how many kills?
She killed
at least 1,000.
Lamb's brother. Well, yeah, I mean, if we're actually going with that, Lane goes still up there with
Carmel Dente, the Granute that's ate or kidnapped Hanto's mother. That's 3 for a starter.
Yeah.
Then she killed other part-timers off screen. Crazy kill count. But she's dead now.
If we're going with all victims, Lane goes up there with his 80K. So
true. If we're going for Dark Treat victims, Lango has the highest kill count. But just killing people on screen, it's Glotter.
Oh yeah.
I do love how the biggest debate going on Blue Sky is why does Lango's eyes work when he's missing one? It's like, don't you get what a disguise is?
I was going to say, yeah, he lost an eye in his true form, but not in his human form.
But I guess we're at the end game now because the president decides he's going to make an appearance because he wants to turn the human world into a ranch.
That sounds horrible to say.
This guy kind of looks like a monster from Super, not a monster from Super Sentai, but one of the main final bosses.
No. Well, and Toku final bosses tend to look the same between series and stuff.
I want to say it's the one that they turned into Mystic Force, but I could be wrong.
Happy Ranger?
Yeah, I've not seen that for a very long time. But this
I don't
design
think
just
it-
looks familiar to me.
I don't remember. I never watched Hall of Magic Ranger. I got like halfway through. I have a hard time getting to Sentai. Like if it's a generic Sentai, I can't watch it.
Absolutely fair. But Go Kaiju was big.
Gokaiger is peak.
This is also this batch of episodes where we find out more about Candy Guy.
The Candyman can, apparently.
Candyman.
Can't, though.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name? Masaru?
Masaru. Yeah, Masaru.
Yeah.
Masaru.
Yeah. We find out in these episodes that he is Shoma's uncle. And this guy also goes through some great acting. Like, I mean, this is the fourth time we're having this plot where someone's definitely lost a loved one to the monsters. And we're seeing how they react to it.
Bro was
It's like-
losing it.
Why is the acting so good in this? Just
Because this is peak. This is Junko. Like, we're getting to more of the effed up stuff that we got near the end of Lupin Ranger. You know?
Bro, if the ending is anything like Lupin Ranger and Pout Ranger, bro.
I have no idea how this is going to end now. Because we only got, like, what, 5 episodes to go?
5 or
Yeah.
6. They have a bye week coming up, right?
That's a rumor. I'm not 100% sure.
I know it ends on
Okay.
August the 31st, so it would make sense for them to have just a straight 50, but they could take a week off.
Well, they usually announce when the final episode's coming up if it's within a month, so who knows?
True.
But we probably won't convene again until the last episode, though.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
last episode airs, we'll convene again, and then like 2 or 3 months later, we might do the movie.
We will do the movie.
We will do the
And-
movie.
And
Bro,
it
that movie's
depends-
gonna be peak.
And according to Fowl here, apparently if it's on demand in China, we may get it sooner than we normally get them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah. From what I've heard, I don't know if y'all want spoilers, but from what I've heard, it's a really good movie. Very gory.
Oh,
Or
we're going
Kamen
gory.
Rider.
Well, I guess we do hear when the bad guy at the end of 44 is doing his transformation, it does say terror.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
last time we had someone with an actual terror power, it did cause some terrific scenes. The terror dopant.
Oh my god. That guy.
Right.
Jesus.
One of the main bad guys of Kamen Rider Double had the power of terror, and his
Right.
head literally turned into a giant dragon with a spooky face. And it was
Okay.
like a jump scare. They jump scared it.
As you do.
Yeah. So they piece it together. Like this is something like that. I guess you're meant to realize. Oh, this is Shoma's uncle early on this episode because like, oh yeah, my younger sister loves sweets. Okay.
Like, okay, yeah.
I swear, in this batch of 4 episodes, they mention his mother's name, Michiru Inoue, more times than Mukuru Kusaba in Danganronpa. My God.
The 16th student of Hope's
Yeah.
Peak.
Watch out for her. And it's the same clip every time, by the way, in that game as well.
Yeah, no.
It's Dev Kyoko leading into whisper into
Makoto's ear.
Makoto's
No,
ear.
And the thing is, that's one of the things that the Game Grumps complained about so many times during their playthrough of it. Like, Aaron Hansen hates Dinger.
Of course he does.
So I guess we should get to our favorite scientist coming back and all the gross ways he comes back.
Oh my God.
My
I actually
goodness.
feel just a tiny bit sorry for Suga here.
So the president kept the corpse of one of his political enemies. Lovely. As you know, if it comes out, some of the politicians that's ruling countries right now did that, I will not be surprised. And he gives the corpse to Nyleev. Say, can you do something with this? He has a certain power that I want to use. And so Nyleev apparently also just saved Shuga at the brink of death and kept his corpse in a freezer. And while trying to combine the two, he killed Shuga, but it works out because now Shuga's a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
A zombie with hypnosis powers.
Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now.
See, and I know that a lot of people were kind of conflicted on this whole situation. Like, he's just a mindless zombie, but at the same time, I kind of like it. It's kind of...
The whole thing is just, hey, I watched this kids show. Oh, what was going on in your kids show? Oh, yeah. So the president of this world had a corpse of his political enemy, and a scientist decided to do body modifications with another scientist, killed the scientist, and made a zombie monster.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
It's like you try to explain. Oh yeah, this is a kids show. Oh, why are you watching a kids show? Well, you see here, death.
Literally.
And still no explanation for that damn baby.
I was hoping they would bring that up, but
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's gonna be a V cinema.
ooh,
And now his body's completely blown up. We're not going to get an explanation for the baby because the one person that knows about it is dead.
No, Rain. So what they usually do is, if the show's really popular, for years after the show ends, they'll pump out like 50-minute long movies, and it'll be like Kamen Rider Gavv, side dish, Kamen Rider Bake,
Yeah.
and then it will be a 50-minute story where Bake's the main character.
Like
Okay.
they did that with Geets. Geets was extremely, extremely, extremely popular, and Geets got like 4 or 5.
They pumped out Kamen Rider Gaim.
Yeah,
Has,
Gaim.
like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But they'll usually do these in batches of 2 though. So
we might get some additional lore about the show.
Yeah.
And about the baby. Okay.
Yeah, so there might be a whole special just for Bake. And then it might be a special with Lamb, and each of them will get like a new form, the 50 minutes.
May I also take a moment to say how much I love what they've done now compared to before with the Bitter Gavv Riders? And how much better this is?
Them. They still keep making them.
They're making them, but they actually make them different now. They're not just clones of Shoma.
Yeah, but
one is Margan, who was kind of a great villain for the 2 episodes he was in it. And one is now Jeeb, and one was the corpse of Shugo. And this is different.
I still find it funny how many you still haven't watched Kiva yet, have you, Fal?
No, I haven't.
So
it's on my list.
So there's the secondary rider. There is 4 users of it.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, and all 4 of them sing a song about sharing the power.
Oh my god!
It's the insert song for the rider, but it has all 4 actors singing it, which one of them being Grease's actor.
That is hilarious.
So now I'm imagining like a song for Bear Gavv with all like 13-bit drummer, and it's just Shoma's actor layered over 4 times on top of it.
Paging second archive. That's paging second archive.
Oh my gosh.
Second archive has left the Discord. Let's see here. We get some conflicting stuff. This is the thing I disliked in some earlier seasons of Rider, where something could just be easily explained, and if you explained it, then nothing would go wrong. So Hanto's like, should I tell Shoma I found his uncle? Nah.
Yeah, no.
Nah. And then Shoma's like, can I tell this guy I'm his nephew?
Nah.
It's like, I'm sure the guy that you spent months with already buying sweets from him will love the fact that he is now. He literally tells you he has no one. He tells
Yeah,
you he has
but
no
Shama
one.
makes a good point that it's going to open up the trauma about what happened to his sister again, and that bit I
Do it
get.
now. Do it now while he is experiencing the trauma.
I feel like it might also overwhelm him.
Yeah, having gone through grief myself not too long ago, and still going through it to a degree, that would have been very overwhelming. Yeah.
But so he already knows his sister is lost, and he's now he now knows why, possibly. If you explain that, you are a nephew, not only can you turn that you turn that loss into something gained. I don't know.
It's a positive and a negative at the same time. That's how I see it.
You're confirming what he's fearing right now. If he gets over this fear, then you confirm his fears, then he experiences again.
Mm-hmm.
So while he has this fear, why not just give him the peace of mind, and then give him, hey, you may not want to hang out with me now, knowing this. I am your nephew, but I'm also a monster from this world that took your sister and my mom away from us. I'll let you decide. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll let you decide what you want to do with that. But just know I have enjoyed these last few months buying sweets from you.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know. But so we get the whole thing with Shuga. Oh yeah, so he's making people do random weird stuff like stand, spin around in a circle, and sit down.
Yeah, dance, go up and down a slide.
Mm-hmm.
Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross.
One hop this time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Suga? One hop this time.
Yes. Is it still Suga's actor doing the voice, or is it a different
it's
voice?
Probably his actor.
Yeah. He did the whole zombie look pretty good, actually. The whole not moving the whole top half of your body because you're dead. So you just kind of lumber around.
I also think that he imagined the gun as his baby during the second part of this.
My god, that's a different.
Oh my god.
That's a different way of looking at it, yes.
But did you see how he was trying to protect how he was holding the gun?
Yeah, because he told him to protect the gun.
Yeah, but he was holding the gun like a baby at one point.
True, but he did say to it, protect this gun, implication being with your life, which he does. I get he can't be with his life because he's like a zombie and he's not like alive to begin with, but you know what I mean. Good fight scene here, and then Hanto ruins everything by getting brainwashed.
Yeah, I find it hilarious. We now have 3 final forms, but apparently this version of Suga is stronger than all 3 final forms.
Well, power creep's a thing.
Yeah.
We must have the 2-parters, damn it.
Speaking of 2-parters, I'm not a fan of how the first 2 minutes of 42 is literally the last 2 minutes of 41.
Yeah, a bit of a wasted time there.
It could be worse.
Can we talk about how Shoma was holding up Honto and Honto's just dangling his feet?
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
Add that to another Honto L.
For real. I need an L counter for him.
I mean, he improved a bit in the last 12 episodes, but how many L's has this man taken now?
It's the Krillin own counter from DBZ Abridge.
Do we even count KG as a W for Hanto? Because you didn't kill him. It wasn't even a fight, really. It was just,
anyway.
I will stop you killing me. I'm not going to kill you.
Anyway, now that my joke is past due, I was going to be like, could be worse. It could be Shoma standing in front of the Earth talking for 5 minutes out the last episode went.
Oh my gosh.
The Rain.
Could be a 20-minute clip show. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Well, Rain understands my reference because that's how the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who started with a 5-minute.
Exactly. Exactly. Not at all upset about that. Not at all upset about that.
So
It's fine. It's fine. Move on.
So I was making my notes as the episode was going on. I'm like, hey, wouldn't Lakia's poison counter this stuff? You know, I was like, why isn't he just doing that? And then yeah, they end up doing it. Okay.
They give him the good stuff.
All those lovely endorphins. It knocks him out.
Yeah. The plan is now cause a bunch of people to go and jump in the lake.
Kill themselves.
Yeah.
That's really Doctor Who. It's just a Christmas special from 2005.
It's just not blood control.
It's blood control. Yeah, exactly.
Lango shows up. I hope this isn't trying to imply that Sachika and Lango is going to become a thing.
I don't think it is.
This is like the third time they've interacted in this weird way.
I think Lango's going to use Sachika to try and get to show him to show himself. I don't know. They could have two ways with Lango. They could either have him try to kill Shoma or try to redeem himself and kill the president or Neve.
I feel like Lango might join the side of good.
He'll die for it, but yes.
I think Lango is going to be the final villain.
Ooh.
Not the president.
No, the president's going to be killed off in like the next 2 episodes.
Okay.
I think. That's how I feel.
Well, the president just did a final boss blast in one of these episodes and completely knocked out final form. It was cake form Shoma and final form Hanto without even trying.
He hasn't faced Master or Over yet, though. So,
well, they usually do this in Rider, where when the final boss finally shows himself to the main riders, and it's just like a flick of a wrist, and oh yeah, you can't fight me.
Yeah, again, it's Tokusatsu power creep.
Yeah.
It's just accepted at this point that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if Jeep with their bear Gavv realizes they've been being used by the president and his wife, or if Lango's going to create his own power and become his own rider.
Yeah, who's using who here? Is Jeep using Liesel? Is Liesel using Jeep? Is it a bit of both?
No, Jeep is definitely being used. Jeep is definitely being used. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, I think it's mutual because it feels like he's using her for emotional support while she's using him for, well, the reason for using him.
Emotional support? She's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, she's emotional support, though. Like, he just wants somebody to love him.
Yeah.
But, anyways.
Also, I love the whole scene with the devil Hanto and the angel Hanto fighting over the shoulders.
One of
gosh.
One of the best memes that came out on Toku Blue Sky was like, you have two wolves in you. One good, one evil. They're both gay. You are gay.
Yeah. That's an old meme, but it works as well. There are two wolves inside you. One is gay. The other is gay. You are gay.
Sakita watches Lakia use his powers, which was one of his biggest fears. So we'll see that come to fruition in 45, I believe.
But he also had an antidote made.
Yeah.
By the late Dente.
And we finally see Neeliv's full monster form. Now, he looks like a final boss.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 or 4 potential final bosses here. What are we doing here, Kamen Rider Gavv?
I wonder if Jeep will be a final boss. Do you think Jeep could?
No, surely not.
Jeep gets over bitter.
Bro, if Jeep ends up being the final boss, I will actually be shocked.
It could be the president of you think he's going to die. It could be Liesel. It could be Neve, or it could be Lango. I don't think it's Jeep.
I feel like either Jeep or Lango is going to join Shoma to go against the president.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jeep's not going to join Shoma. He killed Cheetah, so.
Well,
unless we get a moment where Cheetah tells Jeep to forgive him, but
which could be something.
Yeah.
It's implied that their souls are living on in that weird feather place.
We'll get to the feather dimension at 44.
That was a weird scene, by the way.
Wasn't it just though?
They went full R on I'm a freshman art movie making student. Here's my here's my final exam project.
Yes. And now, ladies, fainting the feathers, and there's my Oscar. In the post. So the fight between our heroes and Neve and Sugar. Neve actually gets involved in the fighting now.
I love
42 episodes.
His little acid. Yeah, his acid jelly.
Yeah.
But it doesn't protect him from getting shot at.
Well, it also shows that he used his own excrement for when the twins trapped Shoma in that one episode, like 30 episodes ago.
That's true. But if he's not the final boss, sure, that's going to be how they beat him, like get around the poison swamp thing.
Well, even though
I don't know, fly into him or something.
Yeah, no. Even though he's now fighting, he hasn't really won a fight. I mean, I guess he kicked Honto's ass, but that was after he almost got his ass kicked. And
he's neutralized. He's neutralized people in a fight, but he's not really won a fight yet.
Yeah. I do like how we may get a hint on what his final plans may be, because it always comes back to the Rig Gavv. It always comes back to the Rig Gavv.
Akagabba.
Mm-hmm. Shoma's uncle ends up putting together, hey, if these monsters have been active for 20 years, my sister disappeared 20 years ago.
They're connected.
Smart guy.
And Honto tells Shoma, which leads into the 40. I do like how this almost immediately leads into 43. Like, Honto tells Shoma, and then the uncle calls Honto at the start of 43, like, hey, can we talk?
I like that too. I like it. I like how Gavv really just feels like each episode's connected to one another. And I know most writers is like that, but like this season, it really feels like every episode leads into another one.
We haven't really had filler.
Exactly.
We had filler, but it doesn't feel like we've had filler.
Like it's just sprinkles of information to keep you going.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we're about ready to talk about the clip show. That clip show, yeah, it's a clip show, but we get like a 3-minute fight. We get a little bit more information, and then
we get confirmation.
We also get confirmations. Like it's how you do a clip show.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. But hey, the election's coming up.
Gotta make sure we, are making a good idea or making a good.
The election's coming up. Better round up a planet like cattle.
Exactly. Better make
this will surely get me elected.
Don't forget to register to vote.
Sir, I'm not sure this will get you elected. Have this person taken out and killed. He's that sort of president.
Crazy.
I mean, he already got the one that was spliced with Sugar, who, by the way, blew up in 42, so that's finally the end of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's finally put out of his damn misery. And the cast, and ours. No, he was a good villain. He was a good villain.
All of a sudden, another Bear Gavv shows up. Yes, I have taken the balls and the butts of Suga to make.
Oh my God, no! No! You went too far, dude. We have another Gavv already out there, bit of Gavv out there, and it's Jeep.
Jeep does a training arc. Jeep
blows up his own minions.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh.
But yeah, it's like, well, that was good, but it's still not as good as the Red Gavv. all comes back to the Red Gavv. And then this blonde guy, it's obviously the president, is taking a little stroll around Earth with Liesel.
I mean, you could take a random screenshot of the two of them together and put it on one of those Instagram relatives or dating.
Oh my god.
Dude, she's his daughter. Not cool.
I know, no.
She's 15. Not cool.
You've never seen any of those siblings for dating Instagrams things?
That's so bad.
If the government has its way, I won't be seeing much of anything on the internet soon. But yes, no, I haven't.
No, it's a meme thing. Basically, like they'll take a picture of like a couple of people, and it's like the comments have like a week to decide if they're siblings or dating, and then it's revealed, and it's like, oh, these guys are super close, and they don't look like all siblings. Oh, these two look exactly the same, and they're not like too close at all. They have to be dating. But the uncle knows a lot already. Hanto wants Shoma to explain to his uncle. So there's this whole scene where Hanto was going to confirm, looks at Shoma and like says, I'm still looking into it.
Yeah.
We get a grief talk between Shoma and Hanto.
We get Lakia beaten to absolute shit.
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy was not fair.
Well, I mean, we always joke about. Have you ever seen Black RX's transformation?
No,
I have.
It is literally like when the first few times he transformed, they shortened it later on, but it's literally like 30 arm movements, and it takes like a minute to do, and it's like. So what are the monsters doing while he's doing this?
So it's like a saber transformation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bro, I cannot sit through Saber because literally the transformations last like a minute and they're just telling you a whole fucking story during the whole entire transformation. Like, make it small, make it shorter, motherfucker.
Yeah. So how Saber transform is they will open a book and like the book opens and it's like Brave Dragon, a story of a dragon who protects a city from
oh my god
using the new
yeah,
and then they
literally
close
the
it,
transformation.
And then they slap onto the belt Brave Dragon.
Right, I get the gist. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And then they cut to, by the way, this is the same writer as Ghost. So then they cut to a pre-rendered transformation scene where, he's posing. Henshin! And then it takes like another 10 seconds for the dragon to breathe the suit onto him.
Right, okay. So it takes far too long, basically.
Yeah.
It takes a full minute just for them to transform.
Okay.
They shorten it, though. They do shorten it.
As the series goes on, they do.
Yeah.
But every book has a story. So whenever they introduce a new book, there's a new story.
Yeah, fair enough.
But what doesn't take too long, though, is the president like, hey, I want to take a piece of this building. Just completely destroys it.
Just obliterates it, yeah.
And all of that was just for a free sample.
A souvenir, if you will.
Yeah. Which is insane.
It is. Thankfully, at least to a very well choreographed fight. Between the two butlers and Shoma and Hanto.
I love how the Gochizos, for Hanto's Gochizos, they're just jumping around and then they find Lae'zel and it gets scared and then she just pokes it. Didn't she poke it?
I think she did.
She was going to kill it and the
then it
president's
jumped.
the president like, don't, let it live.
Yeah, he wanted to see what they had to offer. Because he wanted to see if it's double luck that they took down Lango. Although, of course, we know he didn't kill Lango, but they think he did. They don't quite explain how the hell Lango survived that, but
Well,
Plot armor.
they beat Lucky's ass and then they just leave him.
I mean, they explain why Magan survived the first time he got hit by Master Gavv or over Gavv, but
well, because he didn't have full control of his power.
yeah, but I think he had full control when he hit Lango.
Lango's a little bit sturdier than Magan.
Yeah, plot armor. I get it.
Plot armor.
But the bit in this fight where the little minions actually put their poles to stop Hanzo from falling,
I love this fight.
and then they fight on the actual poles is kind of great.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've said this, but they keep on coming up with new ways to just these choreographies are so good.
What the hell the final fight's gonna look? Are they gonna look like? Oh
yeah, no, that was literally what I was saying like 10 podcasts ago.
Oh,
right, you just got them watching Hibiki.
I know. I know.
Have y'all seen Geetz's final fight, right?
No.
Oh man, that shit was peak. And it's the same action director, so you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And then we get a lead into the clip show.
I actually like how they approach this clip show.
Well, let's before we get to that, we got some more lore. So the shop was the favorite shop for Shoma's mom, and so his uncle gave up a big job to take it over. So we saw like he was a businessman or something originally.
Yeah.
Let's see what. Oh, I made a note about we need more cake finishers because that cake is so good.
The cake, it is delicious.
Yeah, but the cake with all the candles and shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
For real.
Because I think we only saw it one other time. That was when he tried to use it on Glotta and she blocked it.
Oh yeah. Didn't he do it in its debut?
No, he didn't have the whole candle thing. He was shooting the white stuff.
Oh yeah. You're right.
And then the random person who skips ahead on this podcast. Wait, shooting white stuff. But yeah, no, clip show. So yeah, the calm before the storm. I'm assuming.
Clip show. Okay, please watch our movie.
Well, the movie's going to be the movie's canon. Something happens during the clip show that causes whatever's going on.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like how he got to hang out with the kid for episode 1 again.
That's a good way to treat the clip show, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing I've been up to since we last met.
Mm-hmm.
Here's all these cool forms I can now take.
I wonder if Zom and Bucho's stomach will somehow be important going to the final arc.
Oh God, please no.
Oh my gosh. No.
And then we get the fight between Leave and Hanto in another alley. Like, this director just loves his alleyways.
I mean, I like them too. I mean, it's just awesome to see these close range fights.
Mm-hmm.
They are hard. They go hard.
I find it hilarious though that the Leave is like, don't underestimate Hanto. Have you seen his win-loss record? You can estimate him pretty well.
By the way, during that fight, what was with Nelv and his eye thing?
I don't know. I think they haven't. Everyone has their own eye color whenever they're transformed, and I don't think they're like.
He didn't transform. Does he have the Sharingan?
Well, I personally think because he hasn't been transforming that much, they wanted to showcase his eye color thing because everyone else, got their eye glow. Like we saw Jeep's eye glow whenever they're transforming into
purple.
Oh, I almost forgot to bring up. There's this whole thing. Jeep doesn't want can't become Shista anymore. Gives it the belt.
Because he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
want to put
yeah,
her in the black Gav.
Yeah,
He says it would be
Yeah.
betraying Shita to put her in the black Gav.
and more than likely the belt will probably eat Shista.
Yeah,
Yep.
possibly. Oh
We
man,
finally get some lore about door space, and the name for it. It's just called door space.
door space.
And
But
it's like,
this is
oh
what
yeah,
sets up the film, isn't it? Because the film's an alternate dimension
yep.
where the
Yep.
stomachs are actually not the bad guys.
Well, it's a altered dimension where things change. Where Shoma isn't working for a Happy Party.
Shoma's not. Lucky is working for Stomach Inc., but not as a part time. Round up the humans and kill them.
Hmm.
It's a very strange setup, but I'm sure they'll make it work in the actual film.
And as we know with the film, Gavv has a new final form.
Of course he does. Got to sell toys.
Yeah, I gotta sell toys. I've seen in that trailer the Evil Rider transformation is gnarly as fuck. And people's already been leaking the Zetsu cameo.
I knew that he had a cameo, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but that was kind of known because.
Oh, he goes full on Inception. He goes
As we discussed, wow. As we discussed last night, there's always a cameo by the new incoming rider,
Mm-hmm.
main rider.
They like that. They like because it's you get to see it's incentive to go out to the theater to see what you're about ready to experience in like a month. But no, during the fight, he literally folds the world in half and has buildings come from the sky and crush the monster, full on Inception style.
Wow.
Because he fights in dreams. So
It's a dream series, is it? Like he fights in dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lights and
yeah.
dreams and everything.
The
He's a spy.
the legacy toy versions of his transformation device, his device would go, "Good morning, Kamen Rider Gavv," if you use it, or something like that,
Yeah.
or "Good night, Gavv," or something like that.
Good morning.
Yeah. He puts in the Hibiki toy. Good morning, Kamen Rider Hibiki.
I say.
Mm. And I'm already feeling like they're going to try and make this Marvel as fuck. Because all of his powers can be tied to a Marvel superhero already.
I really, really hope that it's not.
Well, you gotta understand they're trying to market to an international audience. They gotta make it Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
And then after that rather good 3-minute fight, we get the Feather Dimension.
Yeah,
like
hey,
Shita and Glotter are dead, but they're in the Feather Dimension, so.
I mean, everyone had a chance to talk about their life.
That scene was weird. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it's a clip show. We have to establish that 2 of the villains are dead.
True.
And who killed them? Which means that Hanto is not going to get to kill a stomach member, is he? Because it's Hanto.
Can't have
Come on, he's not going to kill Lango. He might get lucky and take out Jeep.
I'd be down for him to take down Jeep, but I would rather Shoma take him down.
I mean, he has no link to Hanto, really.
Yeah, exactly.
But Neve does. Neve would make sense for Hanto to kill, but come on, it's Hanto.
So, hey, Rain, you caught up on other episodes.
I did. A lot of episodes, 12 whole episodes.
What's your thoughts on Overmaster? As I drop everything.
It's growing on me, but the finisher is great. Oh yeah. Also, we should briefly point out before I get to that we see the alternate dimension and the movie villain, which is Lord Karras. Lord Carries.
Doesn't matter. We're not going to be seeing him next week. So
no, we're not going to see any of this next week. So why is this here?
They did this for Build, and it was weird in Build because it was like one of the episodes ended like, oh, I gotta go greet the new prime ministers, and then like the following episode they're not there, and then it's like, oh wait, the prime ministers are the villains of the movie. Okay.
It was and that transition to the movie stuff was very, very awkward.
Because you didn't realize it was transitioning to the movie.
No, I thought it was transitioning to next time on Kamen Rider Gavv. But it wasn't that at all.
Because they did the belt transition that they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I missed 12 episodes. I've now caught up on the 12 episodes. They're pretty good. I think Maga was a good villain. I think Glotta getting her comeuppance at the hands of Lakia was fantastic. I did not see him being the one to take her down.
What do you think about a la mode?
Awesome form. I don't know if it's if we need to have the whole 100 Kashizos to make the final form every single time, but we do.
Millions dead.
Millions dead.
I mean, it's a drawback to the power. I mean,
but the thing that gives Alamode power to Lucky, it does not die. We see that every time. It survives. So that's strange.
We did get confirmation. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I'm surprised the lime jelly wasn't given to Lakia.
True.
Oh, true.
He should have got the pudding transformations, but whatever.
They probably don't have a suit ready.
I bet that's going to be a V-Sen for him.
Yeah.
Also, it's a bit of an anticlimax that we have the whole dramatic. Hanto has found the person that took away his mother, and Hanto has spared the person that took away his mother, and Glotta just killed him.
I mean, it did show character growth for Hanto, though.
Mm-hmm.
It did show a lot of character growth for Hanto, and show that Glotta is just trying to take away her fear of being alone by just killing everybody.
Yeah, and the fact that Dente died trying to help her out.
I'm going to miss Dente. He was good.
It was a good character.
And the fact that she took it so badly, because the first time she's lost someone, oh God, that hit me right in the feels.
The fact that this is a kid's show and you have the main character outright screaming, I can't grieve because I need to be strong for all these other people. I don't have time to grieve right now. It's like, holy shit, okay.
And we also got a fake idea on who actually killed Kamen. It was Glotta, but for a while they thought it was the Roach guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name Mantis or
the Get Along Shirt episode.
Yes, the one that cut the tree is like, this looks exactly like the mark on my brother's back when he was killed. Despite not looking quite like it.
Anyway,
but no, I thought the episodes were pretty good that I missed. I've got to caught up with them.
Mm-hmm. So I know I said we probably won't come back until all of the episodes are done, but if it does turn out to be 6 episodes, do you guys want to do 3 and 3? Or do you just want to wait till the show's done now?
It feels. I'm gonna be honest. I did watch the latest episode. It feels like they're setting up for like a 5-part endgame.
Okay. Just cover the endgame all at once.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing 6 episodes in once.
All right.
And then we could end off with like the.
We'll see.
They'll probably have like movies, V-Cinemas, all of that stuff. Probably do that all in one batch.
Well, I mean, it's going to take months for them to come out the V-Cinemas because they usually wait months for those. So we'll just get the gang back together for the V-Cinemas when they come out.
I just hope that the end game is actually good.
It's Junko, and Junko did not disappoint with Lupin Ranger.
That's very true, but this is not Lupin Ranger.
Yeah.
To be fair, she did Zenkaiger. Zenkaiger has a pretty damn good ending.
Yeah, but just because you got it right twice doesn't mean automatically.
She did a good job with a. Didn't she do Zyuohger?
I don't remember. I thought she did.
Yes, just because you got it right 3 times doesn't mean.
You know, you could bring up, Moffat wasn't always good, but
But when he was good, yeah.
Speaking of Moffat and Doctor Who, what's going on with Doctor Who?
That's a very well. It's fitting that I'm talking about this because Fal's in the.
You said on the last podcast you wouldn't bring up what we're doing in Doctor Who.
I said I was going to bring up the one we did. I didn't say I would bring up the one that we did before. Next. Basically, I'll just say without naming it, we did the worst Doctor Who story we've ever covered. It was terrible.
It was so bad that the guy has never worked for the BBC or Big Finish ever again.
He worked for the BBC to adapt the Reign of Terror into an animated series, animated adaptation, because it was a set of lost episodes. But apart from that, you're absolutely right. But thankfully, the next pit to Foul plays, and Foul plays' pit, the Fires of Pompeii. That's I'll talk about at length if I want to, because that's a good episode. Thank you, Foul.
Really
Bro, I just picked a random episode. I was like,
yeah, but you literally could not be worse than the other one we did. So the fact that you actually hit one that was actually really good is great. And I hope Second does the same thing when they had to just go off titles as well in a couple of episodes' time.
Yeah. No, I still recommend, Foul, you check out Fires of Pompeii. It is one of the best episodes.
I'll have to check it out.
It's pretty good and also stars 2 actors before they became famous on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Okay.
A companion and a future Doctor, but they're both in this episode.
Imagine if all of a sudden, like the writer after Zetas, it turns out was like a random side character for 2 or 3 episodes in Kamen Rider Gotchard.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Basically that, yeah. Although this is a really, even at the time, he was a really big British actor, so it wasn't that much of a surprise.
Yeah. And it's also one of the things that no one talks about in like the importance of like episodes, but it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, no, this whole event became super important for the future of Doctor Who, like in general.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Also, before I forget, shout out to the England ladies football team who somehow won the Euros again. Somehow. I don't know how. That's why we were late recording this. I apologize.
Speaking of recordings and stuff, Foul Plays, what's been going on with your channel?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff planned out. I got finally gonna get back into that SPD video. Been putting it off. Gonna be watching that. And then I've got a script already made for explaining every single Sentai name. Breaking it down.
Did I hear you're watching SPD at the moment?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, that's going to be my first ever Power Rangers. So.
It's a pretty good choice.
I mean, I might anger some people. I think SPD is better than Deca Ranger.
I've heard
that. No, that's fair.
I haven't seen Deca Ranger, so I can't really say.
Deca Ranger's very much more episodic.
Okay.
Instead of like SPD actually having a throughout plot, like when Deca Ranger finally has like overarching villains, which is very rare, it does get really good. So like Jasmine versus the Succubus, like that whole 3 or 4 episode arc, good. And then they go back to Monster of the Week, and then like there's not even a real final villain. All of a sudden, this random character that showed up like 2 or 3 times is the final villain in the final episode.
Yeah, they rectified that in SPD.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just because of how beloved SPD is, even in Japan,
they got a dub.
They got the entire cast of Deca Ranger came back and voiced their counterparts.
Nice, that's actually really
cool. One of the V cinemas, the battleizer, which is something people always complain
Oh,
about. Like
the Power Ranger thing, the
Yeah.
police lights. I know about that.
yeah, it's a Deca Ranger power up. They it's the only time they've taken a battleizer, something American made, and put into a Sentai.
Which is
Cool.
cool as shit.
Yeah, no, that's how beloved. That's how much more people enjoy SPD in like Japan also. Like
I don't want to
SPD
spoil too
was
much
just
why
great.
SPD is great, but SPD is great.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I picked it was because it's set in the big 2025. You know.
That's also a
Whoa.
good reason. I think another really, really good Power Rangers series is RPM, but I can absolutely understand you not starting with RPM.
RPM, yeah, no, everyone also loves RPM because what's funnier is Go Onger is a comedy.
Yeah.
Go
And
on.
this RPM fluctuates between comedy and dark drama.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I can't give too much away because it'll spoil it for you. But
Mhm.
after you've seen SPD, if you want to do another Power Rangers series, I can recommend RPM.
Okay. I'll have to think
Yeah,
about it.
Rain's a big Power Rangers guy.
It's almost like most of the future set Power Rangers series were good, actually.
It's like whenever you actually have a team that actually cared about, because like you'll hear stories about the crew behind some of these seasons, and you could tell how much they actually cared for it.
And
And
SPD, Time Force, RPM, they're all set in the future, or have teams for the
they're
future.
even stuff with SPD. You find out that the director was told, "Hey, I know we told you had $200,000 budget for this set of episodes. You actually have 50,000," and that director was able to drag out that 50,000 and still made a quality product. You know?
Well, can't see. It's there.
Yeah.
They also had that Disney budget.
Oh no, Disney gave no money.
Oh yeah, didn't they they wanted to cancel it, didn't they?
Well, Disney thought that Disney honestly wanted them to just dub the Sentai.
Yeah. The thing that made Power Rangers. Let's just scrap that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, now whenever they were told, well, we can't really do that because of these themes. Well, 4Kids it. That's what, because Yu-Gi-Oh! And other shows are being popular on WB by taking these more adult themes for their kids shows, and instead of killing, it's the Shadow Realm. They were like,
bruh.
Yeah, so like in Deca Ranger, they're actually executing. They're asking.
Oh my gosh!
Whenever they do the guilty verdict.
Yeah, that's an execution.
Yeah, they're being told that they're able to execute them.
It actually works better than what they do in SPD. Genuinely.
What do they do in SPD?
Imprison them.
It's an imprison. They'll show they're guilty, but basically, like in Deca Rangers, like it's time for your judgment. Judgment time. Tick tock, tick tock.
Guilty. You did that.
Explode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's dark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're dealing with the worst of the worst. They're dealing with serial killers and stuff like that. But then Disney actually wanted them to like just dub that, but you don't have to say they're serial killers. Just say they
got sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, well, no, they push grandmas over.
Oh my god.
Stuff like that. And
they rob banks.
Yeah.
Actually, in one case, one really did rob a bank, but again, I don't want to give too much away.
Anyway, I'm still slowly working on the Assassin's Creed videos, and I'm
good for you.
I'm like, I don't want to edit. I don't want to record scripts. I don't know, but yeah, that's all I got going on. So yeah. So Fowls, you're good for Ghosts. I know Cat's good for Ghosts. I've got Bug Fresno in second.
Yeah.
Because I think it'll be fun just having the 5 of us for Ghosts.
Oh, 100%.
I need a break.
And then we get to have the same 5 of us for Saber. Just
oh my god!
I love, by the way, that the whole idea of doing the podcast on alternate weeks was to give me a break, and I end up doing more podcasts than before.
Bro, don't make me sit through Saber. I would much rather watch Ghost than Saber. At least Ghost has really cool suits.
Wow! Watch out, we've got a badass over here.
I love the Saber suits, but I like the Ghost ones way more, and I like the Ghost story a little bit more. Not by much.
The thing is, I haven't finished Saber, but I think I enjoyed Saber more than.
Yeah. I mean, what you told me about Zetsu? Yeah, what you told me about Zetsu, about it being like Inception in dreams within dreams. I'm not going to be on the podcast with you, but I will follow that because that sounds great.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably going to be good.
It's going, yeah, no. Again, it's going to be official writer, so support official writer, of course.
We still don't know where it's going to air.
I'm surprised they haven't announced that yet.
We know when it's going to air, but
on
not
the
when.
press conference.
Oh, no, we know when it's going to air, but not where. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised they haven't announced who the writer is yet. They did do a big thing about the actor, though.
Yeah.
They've announced the actor. They've announced the action director. They just haven't given out the writer.
Well, Gavv ends on August the 31st, so that would make this one 6th or 7th of September debuting.
Yeah.
Well, next in the next 2 weeks, we will find out everything we need to know.
That's not ominous at all. We'll find out everything we need to know.
Yeah.
How much is that? Yes.
Well, that's when the magazines will come out with the synopsis for the first 4 episodes.
Yeah, I know. We'll find out what's going on with Zetsu and maybe show a villain or two.
I'm surprised they haven't even shown. They haven't really shown much. Now that I'm thinking about, because
they showed a villain.
Did they?
Yeah, in the trailer. You can see a villain. It looks like I don't know how to describe it. Like, it looks like build colors, but it's like a coiled wire. It's very weird how to describe it. I would have to show it to you.
That sounds like Monster of the Day rather than an actual big bad, but okay.
Well,
it is the monster of the week.
Around this time, like they usually do here's what to expect in Kamen Rider, whatever, and then it's like a 5-minute clip of whoever finding a monster, and then they do the most bare bones transformation in a fight scene to showcase like what you're about ready to see. Yeah. But they're not doing that for this one. They're doing like really sleek, like on the YouTube channel. There's like 4 videos to show off the powers, and then like a luxury car commercial to talk about the show.
Exactly. That's the best way to describe it.
Oh, no, Japan, you crazy.
It's like tradition, luxury. It's like those.
What is that soon? They're doing it in September.
Anyway, so yeah, no, it's going to be a few weeks before we see this group again. Don't forget to follow us all in the doobly-doo. Get excited for Zetsu and Ghost. We're going to be starting Ghost in, 4 weeks now?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Because we got one more Hibiki.
Oh, God, I'm going to have to keep up with Ghost as well to see your podcast. Oh, God, no. No!
You don't have to keep up with Ghost.
My gosh.
What, just listen to the podcast without watching the episodes?
No context. That's even better.
Okay.
Trust me. Ghost is so rough.
So I get to support you and I don't have to subject myself to a bad Kamen Rider show? Brazil!
The first half of Ghost is decent. I will give them that. The second half, it just falls off. That is the best way to describe Ghost. I'm sorry.
No.
Maybe on a rewatch, I'll be a bit more bitchy about it.
No, it's just bad.
Sure has to end the podcast. He's dying of laughter.
Foul. There you go. There was a video I did. I told you need to react to the Toei YouTube subtitles of Ghost.
That
You need to
shit,
react
oh
to
my
them.
god.
You need to react. Watch those 2 episodes and react to how bad the subtitles are.
Oh
Because
my gosh.
So, fun fact, that is where one of the many theories of the cease and desist comes from. Because those subtitles are so bad, someone in the comments goes, TV Nihon subs are better. And just freaking cause chaos. But we'll talk about Ghost.
Okay.
All right, see you
Yeah.
guys later. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for having me back.
Bye.
Bye.